Hello, my name is Johnny Vu. Today I'm doing a review on this JXD, the S192 model. I have it for almost 11 months, and the last review I have an open box, and also I did some comparison on the size with the other device. Today mainly I'm just gonna go over this as quickly as possible, and this version of Android is 4.4.4. Okay, and you could actually play Simpson on tune if I pronounce it correctly, Simpson game. And I just went and logged in using Facebook account, and I'm able to play this game in this big screen, which is real cool. Okay, all right, and so you could play this game as you can see, and you could also make phone call with this device. Now I'm going to tell you what this one and compare with. I also changed the background screen. When your system, when you get this, it doesn't look like this. You have to install your own background, which I installed the Alive Dead or Alive background, which is just a picture background. It doesn't do any movement. There's no animation in the background. And this program, you could play. You could even install Kodi. Now, since this is an old Android 4.4.4, you cannot install the Kodi 17 or the new ones coming out, which is 18. So you will have to install Kodi 16. Same with this one. This is a 5 inches screen. It is the brand is JPD. I believe it's a XL. It's a red model, meaning that this is a 64 gigabyte internal. Then you could add another 128 gigabyte of SD card in the back. Same with this one, but this one doesn't. This one have a 2 gigabyte of RAM, but it does not have a built-in 64 gigabyte like that one does. So the in the storage compared with this one, the storage is more on this one, where compared to this one, you only have 128 gigabyte of SD card, but this one you have 64 plus 128 gigabyte of SD card. So this one you will have more space to play your game if you want to load everything on it. Right now, I haven't been using neither one of the system for a while, so I'm updating all my apps on the Android. It's gonna take a little bit while. It started with 28, now it's on 22. Both of them speed download is pretty fast. I believe this machine download much quicker than the 17 inches, the JXD model download quicker than this one. Now both lifetime are very good. They're both you could play for a long time. I happen to use this one more because it's it's the same size as Nintendo DX, and I could put it on my pocket. Uh, so it's a size of the iPhone if you put it side by side. But the screen size of this one is only 5 inches, where the iPhone 6 is 5.5. So it's a little bit smaller on the screen side. But is I like the idea that now one thing is I noticed that this one tend to stick a lot of dirty stuff dust on it, so you have to like kind of clean it. And I also noticed if any of you wanted to put like a skin on this thing, I don't recommend it, because I find out that when I put skin on this thing, it tend to what you call it, it tend to heat up on this JPD. I don't know why. I really do not know why. I mean, there's no hole on it saying that you can't, there's no, I'm not plugging any breathing to it, but it does create a heat on this thing. I purchased both of this pretty similar time. This one is 5.5, but I love this one is because it have a joystick on this, and you have two I believe they call it the joystick, and it's kind of cool. And one thing neat about it is with this Kodi, you actually could control this using the joystick. You don't have to have like iPhone. If you install Kodi, you can really control it with Raspberry Pi. You cannot control it with the joystick neither. You will have to buy like a remote control to those of you familiar with Raspberry Pi 3. This one actually control much better. Now this one is up there in the price range. It's close to the Nintendo Switch, but it comes with everything loaded. You could use well, let me go ahead and see if right now this one is downloading, so I don't know if it will take up the bandwidth, but let me see. I could go ahead and just show you that Kodi does work. Let's try the animation for the kid, and you just press the button like you normally do, like I did. I just press A, and using the joystick on the left, controlling the selection. Let me press A again. Some reason that one is not loading. I do notice that Kodi is very picky. It wants you to update to the latest version, and if you don't, it can have some problem. So I don't know if that might be the case or not, or maybe I just need to wait. Maybe my bandwidth is kind of slow. Now, last time I mentioned in my first videos that this little connection, the OTG connection, I believe they call it, this one, it came from the Samsung Galaxy S7, and it lets you transfer data very good, very fast. Especially if you want to transfer your data out and put it into another the new phone, or transfer data out from, or you could actually just put it in with this PNY flash drive, and this is a 256 gigabyte, and it actually could read data and games and video once you plug this to this device. Now this device will work because it's plugged in directly to it. Okay, so you could actually open up and